the F City.
We have
apparently Slap City.
I'm moving the mic again, and we decided we were gonna have it far away this time. We have some new toys with us. We got a big banana and an avocado.
The banana says BMI on the back of it.
We hid that though.
We hid it. It's not there. But it was weird. I'm like, who names a company BMI? Get out.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
But we have some new toys. We'll explain them later because they're part of my highs and lows this week.
Yeah.
But first things we're gonna do is
introduce ourselves. I'm Chloe.
Yes. I'm Emily. That's a good start, actually. I was not going there. But, yeah.
But we have a fun little, activity.
Game. Yeah. We decided to do dirty sodas this week because I think I put you on.
Yes, you did.
To The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yeah.
I watched season 1 last year.
Yeah.
And then season 2 just came out. And we really liked it. Chloe likes reality TV. I think
Love
a little more than me. I like this show.
Yeah.
I'm not huge into reality TV.
Yeah.
But this one,
there's
crack in it.
They put crack in that show. Genuinely.
Yeah, actually, ketamine.
Ketamine.
They
put
ketamine.
Dirty sodas in it or
because they do the ketamine therapy. They won't drink alcohol, but they'll go do ketamine.
They don't drink coffee,
but they'll go do ketamine.
Craziness. Oh my gosh. So we were inspired, and we don't have Swig out here, so we just went to Sonic.
Yeah.
And we got a bunch of different ones, kind of based off of some of the characters.
Show you. We have this one is Taylor Frankie Paul's go-to. It's a
dirty
Dr. Pepper. So it's Dr. Pepper, creamer,
and then coconut, I think.
And then, but this one has a lime in it too.
Oh, that has a lime.
Because that's just how Sonic does it. This one.
That's
is Michaela's with a twist.
Yeah, because they didn't have. What did they not have?
Sparkling water. We also don't like sparkling water, so we did Sprite.
It's literally TV static. It's bleh.
It has a splash of cream, I think.
Well, no
cream.
No, we put what's it called? No. Was that the mango? No.
Yeah, it was supposed to have mango puree.
Yeah, but we did.
They don't have mango puree, so we did blood orange syrup.
Yep.
And mango.
And just like mango syrup. Yeah.
And then we were supposed to get
what's that?
A lime.
Oh,
maybe this is it.
I think that's actually the mango one.
Yeah.
And then the pink one. Oh no!
This is the berry twist.
That's the berries and cream one.
Berries and cream. This does have cream in it. This is one of Sonic's.
That's one of her specialty drinks.
Yeah, this is one of Sonic's specialty drinks. Yes. It looks really good. It's coconut cream,
berries,
raspberry syrup.
Yeah, something. It was like blackberries. I don't know.
Yeah, and Sprite. And then this one is a twisted flamingo. It has coconut cream.
I'm so excited for this one.
Cherry vanilla.
Yes, and Sprite.
Cream.
And cream.
And it's a Sprite base.
Yes. I'm so excited.
I think we should start with the specialty ones first.
Yeah.
And then move on to the carrot.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so you want to do these two first?
Yes.
We'll each take a sip. We'll do a little cheers. And I've got the berry one.
Okay.
I'll put up a picture of these ones that we're trying.
Yeah.
Of what's in them because I don't know off the top of my head. So
yeah, I don't remember.
Little cheers and then a rating. This is good. It kind of tastes like a Shirley Temple.
This is what this tastes like too. But
they were stingy on the cream.
They didn't put this is supposed to have cream in it, but I feel like it doesn't have a lot in it.
You'll see in the picture that it's advertised as that it's supposed to have cream.
Yeah. This is really good though.
It is. This is good too. I don't know if this one has cream.
I don't know if this one definitely is supposed to though.
Yeah, that one does.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at Sonic.
Yeah, I don't know.
I might order.
But this one's really good. It does remind me of a Shirley Temple, but I think it's a little sweeter. And I was gonna say because oh no, grenadine is cherry.
Yeah.
I thought it was strawberry for some reason.
Flamingo didn't say. So here, now you try this one.
All right, that one's
and
over
I'll
there.
try the twisted flamingo.
All right, cheers
again.
Oh, okay.
That one's sweeter. That one has more.
Is it?
This
really?
has a creamier.
I like that one better.
Yeah, this one does taste creamier.
This one's like a punch in your face kind of fruit. It's like punched me in the face. I like this. It's good, right?
I like the cream in it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I was really
Those
close
were really
to the mic.
good.
Yeah.
I'd say I like the twisted flamingo better.
Yeah, me too.
But the berries and cream online looked phenomenal.
It looked a lot better in the picture.
Maybe in another episode or a live, we can recreate these ourselves and make them prettier.
Because that was my original idea.
I know, but we would have had to get so many ingredients.
So many things, I know.
For us to possibly not like them.
Yeah.
So next time, we'll do them
Yeah.
Ourselves. Okay. Now we have the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives go-tos. Yep. Which one do you want first?
I'll do the orange one.
Is this Dr. Pepper?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if I like Dr. Pepper.
I love Dr. Pepper. Do you want to switch?
Yeah, I'll do this one last.
Okay.
So this is the Sprite. This is Michaela's. That's Taylor's.
Yes.
This is Michaela's with a twist because we don't like sparkling water. So, let's
swirly swirl. Swirly swirl and cheers.
This is so good.
It's the coconut. I don't like the coconut.
Switch. That one's really good. I like the fruity ones, but I'm so excited for a caramel. Does this taste like a Coke or no? Is it like...
It tastes like... Have you ever had Dr. Pepper?
Very long time ago, and I didn't like it. But I'm sure my taste buds have evolved.
Yeah, maybe. Because the biggest thing I'm tasting was like a little bit of like kind of that, that fruitiness and then the coconut. So
okay, we'll see. Give it a little swirly swirl. Cheers.
Oh, that's fire. That's really good.
This reminds me of an iced coffee. This is actually called a Texas Tab.
Oh, interesting.
That's like the name of it that they call it. In Utah and stuff, they call it a Texas Tab. And the thing with dirty sodas is that they try to get it as coffee-like as possible.
Oh, okay.
Especially with the caramel ones.
Interesting. But not coffee.
They don't drink coffee.
Because they don't drink coffee.
I kind of love this. This is my favorite.
Okay. I think the Twisted Flamingo is my favorite. And then this orange one is my second favorite, followed by that one, and then that one.
This is your least?
That's my least favorite.
I would say this is my favorite. I would say tied for second is the Twisted Flamingo, which is just Sonic's. Yeah. And then Michaela's with a twist is pretty good. And then my least favorite is this. It wasn't bad, though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Those three kind of tasted the same to me.
This one was like punchier. I feel like
I did like the cream and
the creamy when that one was, I think, probably why it was my favorite.
What I'm getting at is I like creamy sodas.
Yeah, so do I. So
I didn't know that. Everyone thinks it sounds gross.
Yeah, but they don't realize, I feel like, how punchy soda is until they have a creamy soda.
Can you elaborate?
Punchy as in, like, the carbonation in the soda is very strong. Mm-hmm. And, like, sometimes the flavor. Have you ever had Mountain Dew before? Mm-hmm. You know how the Mountain Dew flavor is like, it like punches you in the face. Yeah. That's kind of what the berries and cream did for me. Because it didn't have that cream in it to like balance it almost.
Yeah, I agree. See, now the only thing with some of these, specifically those three, because those are all Sprite based, the two that have cream in them, only one of them has cream in it.
Yep.
The Flamingo. Now Tosh gets this one sometimes. Mm-hmm. Tosh gets that one sometimes, and she always hates it because she can't drink it fast enough, and it starts to like curdle because of the cream in the Sprite. I think that's what it is. It's the cream in the Sprite.
Yeah, it's definitely the cream.
Like, chunky.
Yeah, it's definitely the cream.
Which is weird, but like it makes sense because the lemon in the Sprite makes it kind of funky.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that makes sense. But I'm glad you like it. I think you like Dr. Pepper now.
I think I do.
Yay!
Actually, Tasha's little sister, she was so mad at me one day because she got a Dr. Pepper. And I was like, I don't like Dr. Pepper. She's like, no, you're going to try it. We're going to get you to like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Because she likes Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Dr. Pepper's good.
It could be the coconut and the cream that I like, though.
Yeah.
I personally like coconut cream.
Yeah, like coconut creamer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just too coconutty for me. Like, I think if it was just the cream, I think I would have liked it.
I can taste the coconut.
Yeah, it's strong in there.
All right, pick one to sip on for our...
All right, I'll do the Twisted Flamingo.
Okay. Can I take one last sip of that?
Yeah. It's good.
It is good. I do like the cream in it makes it so good. Mm-hmm. But the Dr. Pepper is definitely the best for me.
Definitely.
Okay.
Alright, so now we'll get into
our little highs and lows of the week.
Highs and lows of the week. We're filming a little bit later than, or like on a later day than usual.
So we've already went through our weekend. Usually, you catch us right before we go through our weekend. Mm-hmm.
So now
we had pretty busy weekends.
Yes, we did. So we have a lot to talk about. I actually had a great week. I don't know about you. I had a great week. I guess my high was that we went to level 99 which...
Oh, I don't like that place.
You don't?
That's also a New England place.
It's a New England place. It's like adult Chuck E. Cheese on like steroids.
That's like escape room.
Escape roomy, but it's like games, if that makes sense.
When I went, I thought I couldn't figure it out. I feel like it would be fun in a group. Like, if we went on a double date, like, that would probably be fun.
Yeah, there was 3 of us. So, I mean, I thought it was fun. Some of the physical ones, I'm like, oh, I don't think out of breath.
Figured them out.
Yeah, some of them were hard. Like, some of them I feel like you would have to do it multiple times to figure out, like, some of the games.
Yeah.
But, like, some of them, like, there was one where it was, like, literally like a... What's that called? A zip line, basically, where you literally just have to swing to the other side. And I could not hold my... It was like ninja something. Literally could not hold my weight. Like, I could not hold myself up like that. Like, it was very difficult. But it was really fun. It definitely tuckered me out, though.
We were supposed to film that night, but you were really tired, and then I had a...
And you had a bad day or something. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I was literally like... I was so tired pretty much all weekend. But we also went to Anime Boston on Saturday. And that was pretty fun. A lot of furries this year.
Can we take a little stop?
Yes.
Last night, Chloe, out of nowhere, texted us in the group chat. Let me pull it up and read it. Oh, the banana's falling.
Not the banana.
It was so random. I was driving around with my boyfriend, and then all of a sudden I get a text and I had to stop what I was doing. Where is the group chat? Okay. And then Tosh was just super busy, and she's like, I'm so mad that I missed this conversation. Because it's just me and Chloe. She goes, I have this theory, and I have no proof of this. But I feel like at least 2 reality TV stars are secretly furries. I might honestly just put the chat in here, because...
That's fine.
So we were guessing who we thought was going to be
a furry.
Furries. I think more likely it's celebrities' kids.
Yeah, you were saying
really
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, I have like one of Gwyneth Paltrow's kids.
I still feel like Dakota from Mormon Wives is a secret furry.
I feel like Layla.
That's cool though.
The adult kids or like teenagers where they're like didn't have normal childhoods. I feel like they're gonna be the ones that are furries.
Yeah, definitely.
Of like the celebrities, like maybe like Ashton Kutcher's kids.
Yeah, okay, I can see it.
The ones where you don't see and they don't go to school.
Yeah.
But they're not in the spotlight.
They have time to buy a fursuit.
Yeah. They
have time to buy a fursuit.
But that made me think of that. So there was a lot of furries.
More than I thought there would be, but and then I guess my low was probably when you sent me that video about Trig. Emily Kaiser's kid.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
And we were like, oh, he's alive, and now he
passed away.
He passed away.
I think he was in a coma, and they took him off life support.
Yeah. Oh.
Because obviously there was nothing they could
do. Emily Kaiser is my age.
Is she?
She's 26, yeah.
Oh, that poor girl.
I can't even imagine what she's also going through. Freshly postpartum with
which is
2-month-old.
Horrible by yourself, like without
that stuff.
Circumstances.
And oh my gosh, and it was so bad because I literally, the place I was going that day I think was a daycare where I had to work with like 4 and 5-year-olds, and I was like, no, it was terrible. Honestly, made me really so sad. Ugh, but that was my low. Because, I mean, overall, I've had an okay week. I didn't have anything super bad happen to me. But, like, finding that out, like...
Yeah, that is horrible.
Screwed me up. But...
Did you watch her stuff or no?
Oh, I loved her stuff.
I've never really seen her stuff, so...
Well, she was
mainly,
like... But I have
seen you should, like... If you can manage it, if it makes you sad, don't do it.
Yeah,
but people have said to go like her posts and stuff like that so they don't have to worry about financials.
Yeah, she turned off her comments, too.
Oh, that's smart. But, like, they say, like, let it play and stuff like that, so that way she's still making money from her stuff, and that way they don't have to worry about going back to work or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because she didn't even take a day off for her
Not after she gave birth. Nope.
Yeah. So, if you can do that, maybe do that.
Yeah.
I'll probably do that at some point.
Yeah.
Let it play while you're... Something.
Yeah. But not before you watch us. I'm sorry, that was terrible.
Don't be in a... Yeah, that's probably not the best idea to do. We need your undivided attention.
I'm just joking. It was a joke. Watch her video.
Wow, we're gonna cancel.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. Ugh.
We gotta fix the camera next week because. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, that's fine. You can fix it.
Don't fix it now. You mean just? I'll do a little tweaky tweak. This is really
Tweak
bothering
it.
me.
All right.
We're not even gonna cut this.
No, it's fine. Little tweaky tweak.
Kay.
There we go.
Oh, it's not on the avocado.
There you go.
It's now guacamole.
Oh. I tried guacamole again. I think.
love guac.
I'm not a big avocado person, but I was I'm trying to make a point to try things again.
All last week I had avocado toast for breakfast. I love it.
Really want to like it. But I did try guac and it was good. So maybe
yeah,
you know,
a little seasoning.
Yeah,
Okay,
know,
should I start with my? I don't know if I really have a low. I guess my low is I've been still stressed about what I'm gonna do career-wise. If I'm gonna go get my teaching certificate, or if I'm gonna do, I kind of want to do Teach for America, but I just found out it's really hard to get into. So we're gonna see. You'll probably hear a lot more about that if I decide to do it. But that's been a little stressful. I have a few updates about things that have been my low in the past.
Okay.
The crayfish.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Oh, good.
I came back from specialist with the kids.
Yep. This
week, and I thought the crayfish were being donated.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to the teacher I work with. She's an angel. She's so sweet. And I'm like, when are they done with the crayfish? Because I know they're wrapping it up. And then what happens? I'm like, I thought you were right. I thought the local college takes them for science, and then they're off our hands. She's like, nope, that's what I thought, but
oh no,
we have to kill them.
How? You just flush them down the toilet or something?
They had to stick them in the freezer to slowly kill them.
Oh, that is not humane.
And I was like, what the fuck are they doing that? I'm like, that's evil.
That is not humane. What if someone's food was in there?
We do keep food in there.
That is diabolical.
Yeah, I don't eat anything out of the freezer, but that's it was our staff
Yeah, but
fridge.
that's diabolical. You just, you little guys. There's probably one alive that's plotting your revenge.
Oh, not by now.
You don't think so?
No. Because it freezes them. They freeze. But they're an invasive species, so I went to a specialist with the kids.
Oh my gosh.
And I come back, and they had called them all the guys, you can see, we have no more crayfish. Someone came and got them while you were gone. And I go up to the other teacher in the room. I'm like, did someone take them? I thought they were getting offed in their freezer. She's like, no, that's what we just did. She's like, we're not telling them that though. I'm like, oh. So, when you had crayfish, did they go home with you? Did they auction them off?
No,
So they were stuck in the freezer.
Oh. That made my stomach churn.
The only other option is you can auction them off to the families, which we didn't do. I don't know why. But
no.
A couple classes over, the teacher, her son is in 3rd grade. They had crayfish. I heard her tell the kids that the teacher called. They won the raffle to get a crayfish home. They were one of the ones chosen, and she's like, "Fuck." I don't want that shit.
I don't want it. Just put it in your freezer.
She took it for her son. She's like, obviously we took it. And I'm like, damn. So if you had crayfish when you were in elementary school and they weren't raffled home, they were stuck in the freezer because you can't.
That's crazy.
One of the things they learned is you can't let them out into the wild because they're an invasive species and they reproduce rapidly and they will take over the earth. They will take over the world.
I'm kind of fine with that.
We had one that the kids called Big Mama that killed 6 crayfish.
Oh, wait, you were telling me about this.
They were like, Big Mama's at it again!
Not Big Mama!
They were like, Big Mama. It was crazy. So that's an update on one of my lows, is that they're gone.
I kind of want crayfish to take over the world.
Oh.
I don't know. I kind of feel I don't know, if humans are done, when humans are done.
Oh.
Crayfish. Just put
have their moment?
Yeah.
Crayfish can have their moment.
Yeah. I feel that'd be kind of cool.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
They're kind of angry creatures, though. They fight a lot.
Oh.
But I mean,
WWE.
So are humans. We fight a lot, too.
Yeah. Have you seen World Star?
No. Isn't that fake?
I think it's fake. But still.
Isn't that scripted?
WWE, I think, is scripted.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I don't... Maybe World Star is, too. I don't know.
My high, I wouldn't have had if we didn't push back filming. So, not yesterday, Saturday, I went to Dave & Buster's with Ethan, and then some of his friends, some of them aren't his, some of he doesn't really know, some of them are his friends that he met through his mom's program that she works at. We went to Dave & Buster's and I met some of them. I actually made a friend. I think we're gonna invite her to one of our games.
Really?
She was so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she was really cool. We went to Dave & Buster's and I got this, and Ethan got a sloth.
That's awesome.
And then I made him do the human claw machine, and he got me a banana. I actually vlogged it, so it's gonna be up on my vlog channel.
Oh, cool.
I had to burn through tickets, so I did those claw machines that you pick up the tickets.
Mhm.
I got like 4 of them.
Yeah.
On my first try.
Oh.
And it was like 1,000 tickets. And then I did it again and I got nothing. And everyone, I didn't get this on video. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
Everyone came over as I was doing it, and they're like, I heard one of them in the back say, "Oh, I don't think you're gonna get anything. Oh, that doesn't look like a good one." And then like it scooped all of them up, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Everyone was screaming. And then I did it again while everyone was dispersed.
Yeah.
And then they came back over. I was getting them all again.
You were the star of the show.
But they were all really nice, and we had so much fun, and I got a lot of cool prizes. I really like this one. And my banana. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with the banana, but
it's kind of a fun little thing. It's a fun change from the stuffies.
Yeah, it is.
Because I was going to bring my Kirby that I got from Anime Boston, and I totally spaced and didn't bring it.
Speaking of Kirby,
what?
When we were at the mall that has the Dave & Buster's, we were in Newbury Comics.
Yeah.
And I made a joke. I pulled out a Kirby backpack. It was a mini Kirby change purse thing. Mm-hmm. And I opened it up, and I'm like, damn, this looks like a Kirby fleshlight. And then, he was holding it, and I stuck my hand in it. And then, get this, all the fucking lights go out.
Was that the day the power went out?
Yes! I was there. It was so scary. We had no clue. But I'm over here pretending the Kirby's a flashlight, and the power goes out.
Oh my god!
And we had to evacuate.
Oh my god!
There were it was a teenage girl in the back of the store. Was like, yeah, I think we're gonna just have to ask you all to leave now. Please make your way to the front of the store, I guess. And I'm like, what's going on?
That's insane. Was it from the rain?
It wasn't even raining.
Oh. Why did
I was terrified.
That honestly. Is scary, though.
Because we didn't know what was happening. I'm like, I'm not going to walk to the front of the door.
Yeah, that's scary.
To, a gunman or something.
Yeah, ugh.
There was, a little storage room behind us. I was, about to, go into there.
Yeah.
But they said something. And then every store was evacuating.
Yeah.
And then we waited in the car. And then we went back off because the camera died.
Yeah, happens.
But I think we left off on a good spot. If I was in the middle of a sentence, I'm sorry, but I don't think
I don't think you were. I think you just ended.
Yeah.
And then it was like, battery dead. Oh, well.
So that can move us into
our
topic that we planned for a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is things we wish we knew going into our 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically going into and not knew for our 20s because I'm only 23.
I'm 26.
Mm-hmm. So we still are in our 20s.
Yeah.
But it probably...
Yeah, I mean...
I would have wanted to tell my, 19-year-old self this.
Yeah. We have plenty of time, and we're probably going to learn more anyway, because we are still in our 20s.
Speaking of, I just started the book Atomic Habits. Have you heard of it?
Oh, I've heard of it. Is it good?
I like it. I'm only on chapter 3, but I like it.
I think I read a sample of that book, a while ago, because it was on Kindle, and I was like, oh, I'll read a sample or whatever.
Maybe I'll give it to you when I'm done. Actually, Ethan wants it next. And
that's fine. That's fine. Give it to Ethan.
And then after him,
that's fine.
You can read it. I'm going to pass it off to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really like it. I feel like it's a good in your 20s book.
Yeah, it is.
It's about habit,
habit making, habit
your
breaking.
Dream life.
You know, I used to have a really bad habit of biting my nails.
I still do.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stop. I don't know how.
I have been actually doing my own nails, and that's how I stopped.
Is it? Okay, maybe I should try that.
Yeah, or I'll do your nails or something. I don't know.
Or, I've tried, press-on nails, but I think have I told you this? That I have a bad habit. Again, bad habit that I need to break. I buy things, and then I think I need to save them for a special occasion.
I do that
for
with
a special time, and then they go bad or they expire. I do it with everything. skincare.
Interesting.
I have like 5 nails upstairs, and I'm like, I should save these for a special occasion. I'm like, no, life is the special occasion.
Yeah.
And then like I get like face masks. So I'm like, oh, I should save these, or like skincare, or even food. I'm like, it was expensive. I don't want to eat it. But I'm like, why the fuck not? I bought it.
Yeah, but if you bought it, like, eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And I just bought that. And I'm like, Lush. I went to Lush.
Oh, love
and
Lush.
that's the good thing, though, is because I'll use it because I know it's going to go bad.
Yep.
It's going to go bad soon.
Yep.
So I know I have to use it. So
is it one of the fresh ones?
Yes.
Yep.
And the lip scrub. Oh my gosh, I'll have you smell it after. It smells so good.
Which one is it? I have the mint one.
I got, sticky dates.
Interesting. I don't
like,
think...
you know, the dates.
Oh, like the fruit?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it smells really sweet, and I got a lip scrub because I don't really need lotion or anything right now. I have, like, my CeraVe and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I went very old school and wrote pencil and paper, a little list.
Mine's on my phone.
I knew I'd get distracted. I needed.
Yeah. I don't know. I just put everything on my phone, so I figured, would probably be the best place for me to put it. But
I would have doom scrolled on TikTok if I did.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm trying to be like a journal girly and write things.
Yeah.
I'm starting. So I think this is gonna be my podcast.
That is a cute journal, though.
Thank you. Like, I got a little stain. I've had it forever. That's another thing is I'm so bad at using journals because I'm like I feel like I need a solid plan.
Fresh one every time.
I'm like if I'm like, oh, I wrote on this one, now I can't use it for anything else. But I think this is gonna be my podcast.
Yeah, I like it.
Journal.
Yeah.
Where I write like everything for the podcast to prep. Okay. Do you want me to start since I have
you have more than I do.
Just a couple more. Okay. Mine are also conversation starters. Like they'll probably apply to you.
Yeah, that's smart. Yep.
My big thing I wish I knew in my 20s is that I hadn't done before. I didn't really learn until like probably very recently is prioritizing your mental health. And like that goes with like relationships and everything. Like I feel like friendships and everything.
Yeah.
Just it's not worth it to be stressed out all the time. Like there's gonna be people that stress you out and they probably shouldn't be in your life.
This is why when I watch Mormon Wives, I sympathize with Jen so much because I've been Jen.
Yeah.
I've been the Jen in a friend group.
And you should just leave it.
You just leave. And that's also why...
she's only like 22, so she's like...
I think she's 25.
No.
Yeah. I think... Who's the youngest? I think Layla's the youngest.
She's 23.
Yeah. I think Jen's like 25.
Is she 25? Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't think she was that much older.
Yeah. She looks really young, though.
She does.
She looks wicked young.
But because the husband's 29.
Yeah, husband's
So she's like 24, 25. Okay.
Yeah. No, but, yeah, that's why I relate to Jen so much, is because, like, I've been that friend that has been went through the mental health stuff.
Yeah.
And then just have had friends be like, oh, bye.
Yeah,
like, you're struggling, so now we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or, like, why are you making a big deal out of it? Like, no. Like, just be a decent human being.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, definitely prioritizing yourself, and then... Like, if you yourself need to leave that friendship because they're not treating you right or whatever.
I've actually done that. There was this girl I was friends with.
Is this the Bumble girl you were talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only really South Bumble friendship I've had.
Yeah.
It was just always it was so bad for my mental health because we would always end up in some kind of toxic situation, like in the back of some random person's car. I remember we were down the street and she took me to this guy she knew. She would, like, hook up with him, and then he actually lives down the street from me. He was
while
nice
you were
guy.
in the car?
She didn't hook up with him in there, but we were just saying hi.
Oh.
He was gonna come to the club with us, I think.
Oh.
I don't know why. But
That's
then
weird.
I didn't realize he, like, had, like, a meth lab.
What?
And I was like, or it might have been crack. He might have been making crack.
That's not good either.
No, no.
Oh
But
my
I was
God.
like, why the fuck are we here? I was like,
that's
why did you do
insane.
this? And like she didn't see it as like an issue, and I'm like, I'm a little scared for my life right now.
Don't do drugs.
No.
Don't do drugs.
I mean, I don't do crack, right?
No,
So, like, I'm like, I don't know
neither
why.
do I. But that's insane.
And like we'd always end up where we'd be in a parking lot and some random person's showing up, and like. One time I slept over her house. We were doing like a girls' night in, and
we need to do that.
Not like this though.
No, not like that. But like we need to do a girls' night just in general.
No,
like bring Tosh over and
at her neighbor's house. She lived in an apartment complex. We ended up at the neighbor's house, and
oh no,
she was like chatting with them, and then she made it sound like we dragged her over there. I was like, I don't know who these people are.
This is your apartment complex.
Yeah, she's chatting with them outside. The guy had like a mint. What is it? Mink coat.
Yeah.
Of like,
wow.
It was like the animal fur.
Wow.
He was a crackhead. It was the most expensive one he owned.
Yeah.
He like inherited it just like that day. He was making all of us try on the mink coat. I was a vegetarian, so I was like, this is nasty. Then they told us we had to go in, and she's like, yeah. Then she acted like we all forced her in there. I was like, sweetie, I thought you knew them. Mm-hmm. I was like, you were chatting with them and having us try on their coats and like chatting about
is so
neighborhood
weird.
drama. I was like, I thought you knew them. She's like, no. I'm like, and that was after like that. Now they're like passing around joints with homemade weed and like
that's
smoking
wild.
out the window. I'm like, and then they called their cousin. They showed us pictures of their cousin. Now these people were in their 40s.
What?
The guy was hitting on me, and I was like, I'm uncomfortable.
Oh God.
He was like, you have a nice body. I'm like,
I would have jumped out the window.
I feel really fucking weird now.
I would have jumped out the window and ran.
Yeah. We were on the third floor.
Parachute.
And
I don't know.
We kept leaving, and then she's like, let's go back now. And I'm like, let's go.
Well, why?
I ended up driving home at like 4 a.m. because I was like, I don't want to be here. So they ended up calling the cousin, who was our age, and she made me sleep on the couch so she could go fuck him in her room. And I was like, I think I'm just gonna leave now. I was like, I have not had a drink
That's your
in
sign.
so long, and I was like, this is just weird at this point.
Yeah.
And then she had another friend that was sleeping on the couch.
Ugh.
That I was like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, are you sure? And I'm like, positive.
Absolutely positive.
I'm really sure that I want to be out of here.
Was this also the friend that you like texted and you were like, I don't think this is gonna work?
Yes, I told her that I didn't want to be friends. Not that I didn't want to be friends, that I just
not in like a rude
think
way.
It was gonna work in a very gentle way.
Yeah.
But I think she had her own problems.
Yeah.
And wasn't mature in life or anything at that moment. I don't know about now.
Yeah.
That she just wasn't having it. She thinks that she was thinking that if someone didn't like her, they were the problem. I even said, I was like, I just think we're at different parts of life. Like, that's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, So, it just seems like you...
like it.
No. She got mad, didn't she?
Oh, she went all up saying that my mental health is, like, a reason I wasn't living my life. And I was like, I think I do live my life.
I think she's projecting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think she's, like,
projecting.
projecting.
I think I do fun things. It just might not be the things that you like to do. I was like,
Like, what do you talk about with a 40-year-old? Mm-hmm. What do you talk about?
I'm like, my enjoyment isn't sitting in a parking lot calling a guy.
No.
Or like...
No.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I'm like, that was... Whereas I was like, so I just don't think it's gonna work. And
no.
She didn't like that.
No.
Okay, your turn.
All right. This is kind of a... I don't know. It's kind of a totally unrelated segue. All right. But my first one is adopt a cat.
Wait, I love it.
Because in September, I adopted the most adorable little cat named Rosie. I'll put a picture right here. The orange cat. I think you've met her.
Is she the one that was running away from everyone?
Yeah,
she's the one that loved the people.
She was running away.
One of them clawed me.
That was probably Max.
Okay.
We have 2 cats. One is a fluffy Maine Coon who loves hanging out with everyone. She's very dominant. And then we adopted...
She's the one that clawed me.
Yeah. She probably just wanted love. But
I think I had long sleeves on, and she thought it was a toy.
Oh yeah.
So like
she thinks toes are toys.
Oh.
Like she literally like sometimes I'll like wiggle my toes like I don't know, like fidget or whatever, and she'll start like
to pay my bills.
Yeah, I don't show that shit for free, guys. You need behind a paywall. If we ever do a Patreon, you know, I'll just
have her feet up.
No, but I mean but yeah. So in September we adopted Rosie, and she's been like amazing. Like she is very kind, even though she's very skittish around big groups of people. But like she's just little orange baby.
I would go the opposite and say have a dog.
Dog, yeah. We want a dog, but
I'm a dog mom.
Yeah, we want a dog, but we want to wait until like we have a house.
Fair.
So we're also at the max pet limit. We're at 2 pets. So
That's fair. I feel like girls with dogs, like big dogs in their 20s, is just like...
Oh, such a vibe.
I want that.
Such a vibe.
Yeah.
We want like a golden retriever or
I want a golden
like
doodle.
Yeah.
Or just like...
Those are cute dogs too.
Or even the black and white ones that like just have squishy faces. The big ones. I like medium
Burmese
dogs.
mountain dogs?
Maybe. I saw one on Sunday at a craft fair.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I like take mental notes like I want that one. I want that one. I want that one. I don't want a small dog. I have a small dog now. Love them so much.
Yeah.
But I think I want a bigger dog when I'm older. Like when I'm living on my own.
Yeah.
My next dog is going to be a bigger dog.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can handle that after I lose my little baby.
Yeah.
My next one. Oh, this one. I feel like I do this sometimes. Sometimes I don't do this, and I should get better at it. You have to find a balance with this one. Say yes to things, like everything. Because you'll be happy with the memories. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like in college and stuff, I didn't really say yes to the right things.
Yeah.
I didn't say yes to, like, going to, like, I don't know, fun. I
like fun
parties,
events. Yeah.
But not, like, necessarily, like, job fairs or, like, anything. I think Tasha said this once. She said that, because I like to live by this. She called me up for, beach cleanup. Because she's like, I knew you'd say yes, because you say yes to the most random stuff. And I'm like, yeah, because, like, could be fun.
Because you feel like you didn't say yes to the right things in college, so yeah, you're gonna make up for it.
I feel like you gotta say yes. Or like the weekend we went to brunch.
Yep.
I said yes to everything.
Yeah.
Because my mentality was also like, I'm gonna be unemployed over the summer, and I'm like, gotta do it now.
Yeah.
I think so. We had our game night, and then me and Ethan went to Foxwoods, and then later that night, me and Tosh went to a club.
Wow.
And then I woke up to come to brunch.
Oh my gosh, busy.
So I was like, you know what? I might as well do it now. Because, like, I don't know, in a month, I'm not going to be able to say yes to a lot of it. Mm-hmm. There definitely needs to be a balance because that fucking destroyed me that weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I think I came home after brunch and I slept for 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Because but the night before I saw you, I only got like 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you had to balance it out with. Yeah, it's definitely a balance because I definitely feel like if you say yes to too much, then you're just like exhausted.
But like say yes to experience.
Like, yeah.
Even if it doesn't have to be say yes to everything, but say yes to the new experiences.
Yeah, like concerts or like
beach cleanups.
Things
you don't think you're necessarily gonna love. Like, you might have it fun and make the most out of it. Like.
One of my friends invited us to this, like, witchy fair. It was actually really fun. I didn't know if I was going to be super into it, but I actually, like, found a few things that were, like, interesting. They had, like, jewelry and stuff, too. With them. And they also had tarot readings, which I almost got one, but I was like, the line's too long.
And then even if you don't think you're going to like it or you don't like it, be the fun of the day. Like, just making sure. But, like, me and Tosh did the beach cleanup. It was pouring rain.
Yeah.
But we made it fun.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't a nice day out. Like.
Yeah. I know you
have to make your own fun.
Yeah. My depression brain sometimes will click on in those moments and I'm like, oh, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to leave.
I feel like that's a good habit.
Yeah, you just have to, like, oppose it a little bit and be like, no, we're doing this. Like,
I feel like it's, like, the double, like, to say yes, but also be your own life at the party.
Yeah.
I feel like those go hand in hand.
Yeah, they do. For sure.
Okay, what's your next one?
My next one? Oh my gosh. Pull it up. I only had 3, but the next one is... Well, I'll do my next one and then you can... but the next one I have is don't mold yourself to fit those of your friends or romantic partners. So, like, I had a bad habit because... Vulnerable time, I have an autism diagnosis. Some people know this, some people don't. I've never talked about it on here, but...
Well, yeah. Yeah,
but I've told you, obviously, and, like, I've told, obviously, people in my life, but I was diagnosed with it when I was, like, 2.5, 3.
I'm so surprised because that's such a young age to get diagnosed.
And as a girl, which I'm shocked about. That diagnosis that I got, though, doesn't exist anymore, so I don't even know if I would fit a category now. Oh. But,
is it Asperger's?
No.
Okay, because they don't call it
They don't do Asperger's anymore either. They do, like, level 1, level 2, level 3. I would have been in, like, level 1. Like, the, I don't know, higher functioning end? I don't know what they call it now. I don't know. My brother's lower support needs?
But I don't know what level he is. I don't think he even knows.
Yeah. But, like, I have an autism diagnosis, and something that I've kind of had to do was learn, like, social cues by just watching other people. And something that I've noticed, and I don't know if anyone else has this, but I tend to mold myself to whoever I'm hanging out with.
feel like I do that too.
Yeah.
It's a bad habit.
Yeah. And I'm just like I just kind of go along with what other people like. And, like, my 20s, I feel like I'm starting to kind of realize actually, like, who I am.
I felt like that recently. Like, I feel like I'm starting to get my own personality.
Yeah.
Where, like, as a teenager and stuff, I feel like that's also, it could be autism, but it also could be
It could literally just being a girl.
Yeah.
I
Or
know.
it could have been heightened because of it, like the social cues, but I feel like that's very common.
Yeah.
Early 20s, like,
and I'm also,
while your mind's still developing.
And and I'm also not spontaneous in the slightest.
I go through phases.
Yeah, I'm like not. I'm a routine girly. Mm-hmm. I've always been a routine girly. I've literally, one of my high school boyfriends broke up with me because I wasn't spontaneous enough. And I was like...
So it looks like I'm not calling you for a 10
well,
o'clock Sonic run.
Well, no, that sounds like fun.
Okay.
But like if you called me at 10:30 and asked me to go to the club, I would say no.
Oh, I would too.
I would say no. But if it was like, oh, late, like Taco Bell, I would totally go with you. If I'm awake.
Those are I love those two.
You'd have to catch me when I'm awake. Because usually I'm
That's
asleep.
the good thing about us is we're very on a very similar schedule.
Yes.
Where if I can assume if I'm awake, you're
yeah,
probably
for the
awake
most
too.
part. Mm-hmm.
Because I go to bed very early too.
Yeah. So, that sounds good.
Yeah.
What's our next one?
My next one. Oh, this one I'm so bad at. You don't have to have everything figured. I have two that kind of go together. You don't have everything figured out, even if you think you do. Like right now, I went to school for PR and communications, which I absolutely love. Like this is very much PR and communications, like social media and stuff. But now I'm working in a school, and that's not what I plan to do at all. And I'm debating going back for my teaching certificate, which is not what I planned, not what I had figured out when I started college. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, and I'm horrible at that with the not knowing and having things change, plans change.
Another autism thing. We're very bad with change.
And then especially I'm horrible with change. Mm-hmm. Like not like little changes, but like life changes and stuff.
Oh, I'm bad with little changes too.
Like if I move something, would that?
No. I'm saying like, for example, if I had a like plan in my head, like if I plan all right, I'm gonna do laundry, and I'm gonna do this, and then something screws up and I can't do laundry. That's it.
Me. Yeah, that does. Yeah. And some people like changes like I can movement changes like decoration wise and stuff, that doesn't bother me, but like plans and routine changes bother me. So if I have a plan for like I went to college, obviously that was a plan, and now it's not going to plan. That stresses me out. Yeah. So bad. I'm not at what I thought I was gonna do.
I know. I feel like if you think like that though, like you're not gonna be happy.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like you need to just be like you just need to be where you are for a little bit, and then you're gonna get there.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of pushing back. I don't know if I want to go back to school because I feel like I should just sit with it for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, you could see when's the deadline for it?
It doesn't open till August.
Oh, so then you have 3 months to think about it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so then maybe just sit on it, think about it.
And then my next one that kind of goes with it, I'll just do them together because they kind of go. I think college at 18 is low-key a scam.
Yeah. It's expensive for no reason. Why is college so expensive?
I said you'll probably change your mind, but now just with debt.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, many people aren't doing what they went to school for. I know. I'm not. My boyfriend isn't. Yeah. You're not really.
Not really, no. I mean,
not entirely. You kind of, but not entirely.
Yeah. I do, behavior stuff. So, sort of, kind of, but, not really.
Yeah. It just changes. And,
yeah.
I don't know. And now you can't really change your mind.
Yeah, right?
I feel like 18 is... And my brother made his choice at 14.
Wow.
Because he went to vocational school in high school.
Wow.
Which sets you up to not go to college. And then he changed his mind.
Yeah.
So he had to go to college. But now he's behind, so he had to go to community college first because
that's what I did.
Can't go vocational to community college.
Yeah.
But then he didn't have the college prep high school. He had
yeah, the
what's it called?
The technical
school where teaches you a trade.
Yeah.
His trade was computers, but then he changed his mind, and so he didn't have the college prep to get into a 4-year college. So that added 2 years, and then he didn't have those habits from a college prep.
Yep.
So it made it even harder.
Yep.
All because of a choice he made at a school that had made it.
Yeah, you cannot expect an 18-year-old to know what they want to do and then just stick with it. Like, I changed my major, too. Like, I used to be an early childhood
I did
major.
Too. I went from business to elementary ed, back to business, to communications, to PR.
I was a music major.
Oh, but you have the freaking perfect pitch.
Well, yeah, so I was a music therapy major, which is kind of in, like, the psych-ish field, but I never got to the point where I was actually learning about the, like, therapy stuff. Like, I was still in, like, music theory and stuff. So I did music, and then I did early childhood, and then I switched to psych, and that's what I stuck with. So, we're at 22 minutes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you have any more?
The last one I have is don't settle. Like, when you when you get into your 20s, I feel like it's not the time to just, like, you know, just settle down. Like, you can travel at this point. You can really
work really hard, get your
degrees. I know we just said it was a scam, but, like, you know,
it's like plan out, like, work really hard. It doesn't necessarily have to be degrees, but, like, just, someone told me this the other day. I work with, she's in her 30s, or she's, like, early 30s. And she asked how old I was. I'm like 23. She's like, work really hard in your 20s or you'll regret it. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of the people I work with are in their 30s now, trying to get their, like, figure out their degrees, like, TAs, trying to figure out what they can do long term. And now it's a lot harder. Yep. Some of them have kids now, like, little kids now. And so they always they look at me like, don't wait till you're our age. Just do it. Yeah. So, like, that makes me, like, stress out even more, too. Yeah. Because I'm like, shit, should I? But then part of me thinks I should wait. Yeah.
But also, like, I think you have plenty of time also. Yeah. Like, don't be in a rush. Yeah, but also, like 10 years. Yeah. You never know where you're going to be when you're 33. And when I'm 36, oh God, 36. I hate that.
Hopefully we're married.
Hopefully, maybe.
Hopefully we're married and don't have to work.
Yeah. Oh, what a joy it would be to be a trophy wife.
I always say that. That's what I want. Trophy I want to be like a stay-at-home, but do, like, this stuff on the side. Yeah. Where I don't have to, like, worry about it, but...
That'd be cool.
That's what I want. Yeah. I don't want to be, like, unemployed, but I don't want to have to... I want to do something where...
I don't want to have to work.
Like, I want to do something like this where I feel like it's, like, kind of falling off. Like, it's not horrible. Like, I won't, like, not be able to pay my bills.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I want a homestead.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I couldn't do... I don't know. I can't do all the farm stuff. I don't know.
Not, like, a huge farm, but, like, me and Ethan were saying we want chickens.
Okay.
Like, I want a big kitchen to do, like, all my stuff from scratch.
Okay.
I want a garden.
Nora Smith.
I want a garden so bad.
Okay.
Because I have my little one
outside. You have your stuff out there.
I want a real one.
Okay.
I don't have a yard for... Well, this isn't my yard. I don't have, like, anywhere to do a real one right now, so I have my little pot. Yeah. Okay, now I'm getting off topic, and we will come back before the camera cuts. Mm-hmm. Okay, my last two are... Oh, this is kind of... I like this one. You're never too old to make new friends. Because we met later in our lives, in our 20s. Mm-hmm. I met Tosh later in my 20s. I just made a new friend over the weekend. Yeah. I feel like...
I'm so bad with making friends.
It's normal to make new friends. Like, you shouldn't be necessarily stuck with your same... Like, you can be... I think it's totally normal to be friends with your friends from high school, but not to necessarily... expand your horizons within friends.
Yeah, I think I'm only friends with, like, 2 people from my high school now.
Like, I think it's totally fine to be friends with people from high school, but I think if you don't try to make any new friends as you grow up, you're changing, you're evolving. Your friends should you should have friends from different aspects of your life. Like, of course, love your high school friends, but...
I mean, if they didn't do you wrong.
Yeah, of course. If you're still friends with your high school friends, like, totally cool. But you should also be making friends in your 20s that maybe align with, like, your career and your future.
Like, that are in the same boat as you.
Yeah.
You know?
Like us. Like, we met later, but we're in the same, like, kind of, like...
Yeah.
Walks of life right now. And same with, like, Tosh and stuff.
Yeah, so...
And then my last one is kind of a vague one. Mm-hmm. I said, create and form healthy habits to take with you later in life. To really focus... Yeah. On things that'll help you in the future, like eating. I said eating the rainbow because, like, not necessarily like eating healthy, but focusing on those habits of, like, eating colors and getting in healthy food, like 80-20. Like, get into that habit of still indulging, but still, like, fun movement, like something that you can take with you.
Like my spin classes.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I could do spin. Or like yoga. Or like walking or running. Like, whatever you find fun. I was actually listening to a podcast last night, and it was like, I found a new one, and she was talking about running And she's like, but if I say running and you absolutely hate it, she's like, don't force yourself to run. Find the movement that you like. Obviously.
Was this Lexi Hidalgo?
No.
Oh, it wasn't.
I'll actually send it to you.
That sounds like her. It
does sound like her. I do follow her too.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I said with the create and form healthy habits was like crafty. It doesn't necessarily have to be crafty, but like creative hobbies for your mind. Like we crochet.
Yes.
Like find stuff like that you like to bring into later in your life because they're just good for your mind and to like stay sharp.
And it's nice to have hobbies that don't involve a screen.
Yeah. I mean, actually, one of my creative hobbies. This is like
well,
one of
no,
my
no,
creative
I
hobbies.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, in like you know,
yeah,
it's
like
nice
if
to
you
have.
like to read. If you like to write, weed crochet.
I want to write a book.
I do too.
Like, I want to write a book about social skills.
Oh, I want to do one about my life because the stories I tell sometimes are fucking wild. I was telling Ethan a story about my parents' friends that robbed our bank. We drove by the bank, and I was like, my dad used to drop me off here, and then he would go out with that friend, and then two buildings down was the bank, and then that friend robbed that bank. And I was like, they just left us there.
Wow.
Yeah, so like I have like wild stories from my childhood that I'm like, I wrote a book. Like no one ever believes my stories.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I wrote a book, and then people
I'd
found out
buy
I
it.
was normal.
Yeah.
They'd be like, wow.
Yeah, I would buy the book. Yeah, I want to do one about, like, social skills, because, like, I literally had to, like, because there really isn't a book on it, and, like, and no one steal my idea.
We're gonna write our book. We're gonna get brainstorming and write our book.
Yeah, yes. I want to start writing it at some point, but, like...
Oh, we should do little coffee dates where we write our
yes!
books.
I gotta charge my laptop. My laptop's
Me too.
so...
I use
Mine's
my
so
iPad.
old. Like, I need to get a new one. It's from, like, 2020 or something. It's pretty old. I think it still works, but...
Mine's from 2022.
Yeah, so...
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
I got mine on a college... Apple had college discounts. I took advantage of that so much.
Oh,
They would give,
really?
like,
Mine was a
$600
gift,
off.
I think. Wow! That's good.
I got the newest, at the time, the newest MacBook.
Yeah.
Plus a pair of the newest AirPods for $750.
That's crazy. Maybe we should go back to school.
My brother's still in school. I'm just going to use his ID.
There you go. Perfect.
He doesn't like Apple products. He's an Android user.
Oh.
So.
I'm just kidding.
So my mom, isn't he?
Yeah, but...
Okay.
All right, I'll
so
pop
now
City.
we do... I put in a little...
The little thing. It says,
little thing. That's brand new.
Yep.
Hopefully you liked it. We should have had another one in there as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully you like those.
Yeah.
And now we're into
Pop City.
Pop City. So our pop culture little segment. I like this one.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
like that we do this. Okay. So I quickly off camera Googled a few things because I kind of forgot to look.
Yeah.
So next time we're going to be more prep. You came with one though.
I
So
did
let's
come
hear
with
yours.
one. So you know how JoJo Siwa was on Big Brother UK?
Yeah.
So I guess there was like a rumor.
I remember following everything that happened.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. I mean, I think I've only maybe seen one episode of Big Brother.
The
I haven't
guy
really.
that won Big Brother from Cranston, I was supposed to work with him.
Really?
The only reason I didn't get it was because I was still in college.
Ah.
I was 1 out of 30
That's crazy.
to like be qualified. It was like a 24/7 around the clock job though.
Oh,
and
God.
he said, so I'm kind of glad. You're like, oh, I was supposed to be his assistant.
Wow. Anyways, though, but I guess there was a rumor going around that JoJo Siwa was like dating this
And not gay anymore.
and like not gay anymore.
because she came out on the show, or the show outed her as being pansexual.
Yeah, or something like that. But now I guess I guess it's true that she's dating this guy and
Chris something, right?
Chris something, and he's like 38 or something like that.
Oh my god.
He's on the older side. I don't know how old he is.
This is probably so offensive, but I saw TikToks that were like, how the hell does JoJo Siwa as a lesbian have a boyfriend before me? Like before people.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, what do you even talk about when you're that far apart in age?
It's definitely kind of like seeing videos. It seems predatory, like a little predatory.
Does JoJo Siwa still wear hair bows?
She's really goth now.
Interesting. That made me sad.
I did see the clip she had with the guy, And I was scrolling through and watched her, like, boomerang videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was kind of crazy. Yeah. I did watch all that unfold, like, in real time. Like, I did keep up with that stuff.
Yeah.
When, like, she broke up with her girlfriend. Was it Kylie?
Yeah, something like that.
Or
yeah.
was that a different one?
I don't know her name, but I know.
That might have been an old one where they broke up at the Big Brother release thing because, like, she had just came back and I guess they were, like, JoJo didn't want to have the talk with her. She wanted to try to work it out and didn't want to have it at that party a day before, like, the day she came back and saw her. They didn't want to, like, she didn't want to have that hash out.
Oh.
Which is, like, valid. I wouldn't
yeah.
Like, stepping off the plane, I wouldn't want to have that hash out either. And then I guess the girlfriend was like, no, we're having it. I don't know if this is totally accurate. This is what's online. And then they broke up. And then the girl left the party crying. And then she probably started dating.
Was she the one that exposed No. Did she expose JoJo? For, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something completely
Did JoJo
different.
see what get exposed?
Yeah, for like, I don't know. Maybe I'm...
For what?
For, I don't know. For the, something in the relationship. I don't know. But
Oh, for cheating or something?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's valid to, like, speculate that she cheated.
Yeah, or
Looking
I
at
don't know.
some of the footage from the show, that's kind of cheating.
Yeah, I mean, if she was on the show when she was with.
Oh, she was, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, shoot. Okay.
She was dating that girl while she was on the show.
Interesting.
That was her girlfriend. She came back and then they broke up.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So all the videos were like, I think even the girlfriend made it was like, but the girlfriend defended the cheating. She was
now,
like,
come on now.
Because she probably didn't think anything. And then, like, she came out and, like, the girlfriend watched all this unfold in real time, too.
Oh
not being able to access her.
Wow.
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
What are some of the other ones that I had? I Googled.
Alex Earl being on
that one.
Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. So now two of the stars are released. Robert Irwin and Alex Earl.
Robert Irwin?
Yeah.
Like Steve Irwin's kid?
He's
Okay.
gonna be on it. Okay. The sister was on it too.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Very long time ago. Peppa Pig's little sister has been announced. She had the baby.
Off camera, she said Peppa Pig had a baby. And I'm like, the child?
the mother of
Peppa Pig's
I don't know her
mom.
name. Yeah. So Peppa's a big sister.
That's awesome. Good for her. Hopefully she's not like Caillou and whines all the time about it.
I was watching an adult Dora last night on TikTok. And I was like,
there's a girl.
I was like, have you ever gone home with someone's creepy old uncle? I have.
There's a girl on TikTok that does a Caillou impression.
I see her all the time.
I don't want to go. I want to stay at home. Why does Rosie get to stay home? Like, it's literally like the funniest thing ever.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Caillou. Maybe it's because of your bald fucking head.
Caillou doesn't like that Rosie gets to stay home. Like, literally, it's like...
But it's like adult topic.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
Caillou goes to the beach. Mommy, why does Caillou get... Oh, no, Rosie get to build sandcastles. I didn't watch the SNL...
What happened in SNL?
SNL, there was a lot of speculation, and I don't know, so, that a bunch of the cast was leaving.
Oh.
Like, Michael Che, Colin Jost.
Oh, wow.
A lot of them were supposed to be leaving. I didn't end up watching it. It was last weekend, I think. Season finale. Scarlett Johansson hosted.
Yeah.
Which was made it speculation. I haven't watched it yet, but I haven't seen that they left, so maybe they didn't.
Yeah. I don't know if it's maybe...
They thought they were going to announce it.
Because you said it was the season finale, right?
Yeah.
So it might have just been, I don't know, until next season.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of people, they said they were going to leave. Sometimes they don't announce that they're leaving, though.
Sometimes
they don't announce it, and then
sometimes their contract doesn't get renewed and they just dip.
Oh, but like Colin Jost and Michael Che are the weekend updates. They have been.
Oh, so then,
years.
yeah.
But they're at their point in their careers where this is a natural exit for them. It's been like 12 years.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, I love SNL.
Yeah, I don't watch it I see like clips on YouTube and stuff, but I don't like stay up until like 11.
I'll watch it the next day.
Yeah, me too.
Kim Kardashian graduated from law school.
That's awesome. Good for her.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
good
gonna go
for
to law
her.
school now.
I don't. I'm all set.
If I had that kind of money though, and like nannies and shit, and had the time, I would do it. If I had like the means to do it, I would.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd do law school though. I don't know.
If I had the means to, I would do pretty much anything.
I don't communicate well enough to be a lawyer.
I get told, this is just people call me a bitch in a nice way, that I could be a lawyer.
I think you could. Yeah, you probably could. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, I feel like you're better at communicating than I am.
I have a communication degree, so I like.
Yeah, so then perfect.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
Sesame Street is going to Netflix, but isn't Sesame Street ending because it's underfunded?
Is it? Oh, I don't know.
The thing with Trump, didn't he cut the funding for it?
Maybe. Oh, for PBS?
Yeah, I think so. So I think it's
maybe, but maybe Netflix is like gonna produce episodes.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That would be nice.
That would be nice. Maybe it's just
I don't
like
know if kids still watch Sesame Street though.
I hope they do.
I know.
That was a good show.
Yeah, I like Elmo. And then I think the last thing is today actually, Duck Dynasty. The main guy from Duck Dynasty passed away.
Yeah,
I never really watched it.
Neither did I. So I don't know.
My mom was saying it was a very Republican show.
Was it really?
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, that's
okay.
why I didn't watch it.
Me
but
neither.
I do remember hearing it like about the person, and I was like, oh, I thought when I was like, isn't that Pawn Stars show?
I love Pawn Stars though.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I was like, isn't that just a
love
Pawn
Stars? But that would have been so sad if it was the Pawn Star guy. We need to protect that Pawn Star guy.
I haven't watched this in years. I don't think I know who they are.
What's his name? Rick Harrison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, love him.
We'll have to do a little Pawn Star episode.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And I think that's it.
That's that.
We actually did film for a while.
Yeah, that was a while.
Yapping away.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Grab your peep.
Thank you guys for watching, listening, whatever.
We hope you like the banana and our new little snippet segment intros.
Yeah. But yeah, we post new episodes every Wednesday, so follow us, subscribe. I'm like ripping this peep's ears off. But yeah, see you guys next time.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.